Hello everybody! We are joined today by Westin Galloway from Mizuno. Hi Westin!
Hello.
Westin is here to talk to us about technical running fabrics. Now you'll probably find as you're out running more and more that you'll see people in these technical t-shirts rather than just their favorite old cotton t-shirts, and you might start to wonder what all the fuss is about with these fancy tees. Now quite often you'll get one of these when you enter a race, so you can try one for free, but as with all things there are different levels of technical fabric as well, and Westin's going to explain it to us. So Westin, maybe you could start by telling us, why would we wear technical fabric rather than just whatever cotton t-shirt was on top of the pile?
So cotton has the tendency to absorb moisture, and when it's on your body, it can do some different things. One, temperature regulation. With a synthetic material, it wicks away the moisture, so it gets it away from your body, but when cotton holds it in, it can make you colder, it can just do different things with temperature.
Okay, so the important thing there then is that if your body temperature is regulated, it's not going up and down, your body isn't trying to combat that and keep you stable, so you're actually spending less energy trying to keep your body temperature stable and more energy on the exercise, is that right?
Correct.
Okay.
And then again, with moisture can lead to chafing, which is something we all do not like.
It happens to everybody. It's very uncomfortable, I know. So technical fabric wicks the moisture away.
Wicks the moisture away. So it actually seeks out the moisture and pulls it out from the skin. So they're different. This one's kind of just a base layer of polyester fabric. There's some different, they even have combination, a little bit of cotton and a little bit of polyester, which is better than just cotton, but this one's 100% polyester, but it's kind of your first layer of defense, basically.
Okay, so this is usually the kind of quality t-shirt that you'd get if you enter a 5K or another race. This is the sort of quality that you get.
Yep, correct.
Okay, so then from there, obviously the technology improves and different things happen. So this shirt is actually the actual shirt that I ran the first part of the New York Marathon in about 1.5 years ago now. And you can see there's quite a few different panels of different types of fabric. And you can also see that the shirt doesn't sit flat. And this is something that's really quite unique to a lot of Mizuno gear, right? That it's actually cut for, how did you express it?
For a body in motion, yep. So it's designed on a 3D model, and so it's actually designed with motion in mind. So it's not going to sit just like a form would. It's designed with your arms kind of bent in a movement type fashion.
Okay, and that's kind of important because, you know, when I shopped with my mom when I was a kid, she would look at t-shirts and make sure that, you know, the seams were straight and the t-shirt was hanging straight and stuff like that, and she was very particular about it. And she might look at this shirt and say, well, it's not sitting flat, maybe there's something wrong with it. But that's actually what's right with it, is it's not sitting flat when it's on a hanger, because it's going to move with you when you move. Now, we also want to have a look at some of these different fabrics, because there's obviously quite a lot going on with this shirt. Let's talk about the sweat zone first, right down the middle of the spine and into the low back, right?
Yeah, so this is a material that is a 2-layer mesh construction. So the back of the material that sits flat against your skin is kind of like similar to to that first layer of defense. It's kind of a flat polyester material.
Just gets the moisture away from you as fast as possible.
Yep.
Is it? Okay.
So it wicks it away, and then the top layer has large openings or large holes so that it can expand that moisture over a larger surface so it can evaporate quicker.
Okay, and then the other fabrics on here, so...
Yeah, so this is it's a cold weather garment, obviously, and Mizuno has a unique material called Breath Thermo, and it's a material that actually warms up when you perspire. So it regulates body temperature even better, and it works in the vapor stage of perspiration to even extract that moisture away from your body quicker than any other kind of material would.
Okay.
And I actually have a little test kit of this material that we weave into the garment, so it's not like a treatment or anything. So we weave it in there, so it's going to last the whole length of the garment, or lifetime of the garment. So this is 100% of the material.
Okay, so this is the stuff that's actually woven in. And once again, you've hit on an important point, because some fabrics are treated with stuff that over, many washings will wash away, and then you just have a fancy garment. This stuff is actually part of the material. Okay, so what's going to happen here?
So when you perspire or add some water to it, and you close your hand on it.
Oh my goodness, it actually got warm.
So this is 100% of the material. We weave like 20 to 30% of it into the garments, but yeah, if you had 100% of like a sweater with that, you might spontaneously combust.
Oh my gosh, that is the weirdest thing. Seriously, it's really warm in my hand. My fingers are a little chilly, and that's like, it's not a little bit warm, it's like really warm.
Yeah, and it's like, you can try this at many different expos. We have these test kits, or your specialty running store that sells Mizuno apparel will have this, so you can do a fun science experiment yourself.
Seriously, that is fun. You should go try that out. That's really interesting. So
take that.
Yes, that's yours to keep now, Westin. Awesome. So there was one other thing actually that I wanted to make sure that we didn't miss when we were talking about this. We were talking about the fit of the garments, and obviously, with chafing and with wicking the moisture away from your skin and everything, fit is really important. And sometimes I look at some of these technical pieces of clothing, and I don't usually go for stuff that fits super snug, but you said that with the chafing it's actually better.
Yeah, right? Both with tops and bottoms, the closer it is that it fits to your body, you're going to chafe less, basically. Is the kind of the way it works.
Which actually is really important, because for anyone that's been through a chafe incident, like, that doesn't just hurt while it's happening, that hurts for days afterwards. My last race, I don't know what happened, but my right armpit chafed. Really randomly, it was the only part of me. It hurt for days every time I went to shower or whatever. So if fit will help me avoid that, then I really think that that's worthwhile, because it just, every time it hurt I felt silly. I mean, one armpit, really? So anyway, silly things do happen. Thank you so much for coming in and telling us about these fabrics and that funny little science experiment. Seriously, if you get a chance to go to a running expo and try that was really bizarre. It actually really did heat up. So, if you're in parts of the country where it's freezing outside and you want to exercise outside comfortably, that actually is really worth it. So thank you so much, Westin. We really appreciate it. Thank you for joining us, everybody. Bye.